Gonna do quick live and then get back to work. Ladies and gentlemen, biohacking basics dropping soon. More info on something pretty cool, guys. Ascension. Do you believe in ascension, bro? Let me see, bro. I think I got a surprise for you guys. Probably one of the most goated characters. Alright, so this is cool. Dojo Ascension is going to be even better. And now I do have to show you something pretty cool. Just a little sneak peek. Do you guys understand now? Alright, so this is build. This is a formula I created. Creatine HMB. So, that's that. We've officially established it. Alright, guys. Hope all is well. All I gotta say is, I've been busy. Ascension program is gonna be sick. Yeah. And I'm gonna answer some Q&A now. I'll leave the stuff in the back. Now. Creatine, HMB, together. Fantastic for building muscle. If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't know. How old am I? I don't identify as having an age. How you doing? I'm doing pretty good. I've been busy lately. Been working a lot. And that's why I like fasting a lot. Because it kind of compounds in terms of time. Because I can be working, right? And I can be in a fasted state, in a calorie deficit, and then doing detox, smoothies, flushes, like you name it. And that's how one goes shredding. That's how I was able to shred the second journey, right? I didn't work out at all. It was a lot of fasting. A lot of fasting, walking, and stretching. Baths, a lot of things. What is your purpose? My purpose shifts on a daily basis. The question is, what is your why? What is your why? Bro, I just started my diet today. Why do I feel hunger when eating clean? Well, you first of all has to establish hunger. You having swings or having a deficiency in hyperpalatable foods, right? That means you spiked your body with something and then you no longer have it and your body desires it, right? That's what's going on. So it's all the chemicals, it's all the stuff. As you go transitioning, right? It's going to be hard. Your body's going to have shifts. You're not going to feel well, but it's fine. Because the truth is, once you go back and you try candy, it doesn't taste the same. It no longer has like that addictive power. It's kind of like, ooh, gross, right? That's just my take on it. What's up going on? It's cold, guys. It's cold up here in the mountains. I'm not getting a lot of sun, doing a lot of red light therapy. I'm going back to my pale self. I'm very white. Like, people think I'm always tan. I'm not tan. Like, that's all protocols, oils, sun, exposure. I'm pretty white. Like, very white. Cool. I'm gonna drink out of my plastic bottle. Just kidding. Congrats on getting at 22. What's the blue line on your face? Honestly, I don't identify as having a blue line. I don't know what you're talking about. Water. is essential. We're comprised of water. We're made up of water, right? Like if most people hydrated themselves and had high levels of collagen, their skin would look fantastic. But it's neglected, heavily neglected. Heavily neglected. No, guys, I have methylene blue eye drops. I have makeup, guys. I identify as a makeup guy. Just give me all those toxins, bro. Just give me all those parabens and dyes, bro. Let me absorb it through the membrane of my eyes and let my eyes start going blind. I'm so smart. Let's do some makeup, bro. EMF pendant. Switch it up. I'm actually stacking it. I'm not even lying. Like, here, check it out. There we go. All right. That being said, do I believe in God? Yes. How's everyone doing? Type in 1 if you're in dojo mode right now. And hopefully it's going good for you guys. I see a lot of people tagging me. I'm seeing the stories. I'm loving it, to be honest. You guys crushing it. Thoughts on Attack on Titan? I love Attack on Titan. It's a fantastic anime. And, like, giants are real. Like, giants have existed for a long time. So the fact that they're kind of playing on it, and, like, the whole insemination, everything, like, it's kind of like, yo, is this sus in terms of preemptive programming, or is it just, like, some kind of, like... Because when you start studying this stuff, you're like, bruh, seriously, so giants are real. If nobody's told you, I'm sorry. Goliath wasn't the only one, right? Goliath, a huge giant, just didn't pop out of a small vagina of a woman, right? It's just, yeah. Woman would have gotten wrecked. That being said, Goliath was not the only one. And he probably wasn't a soy boy either, but he still got wrecked. Got hit with a pebble between the eyes. He got his third eye. Goliath unlocked the third eye when David just, like, chucked it at him, bro. But what do I know? What do I know? I have a lot of time on my hands, so I do a lot of researching. I'm actually drinking right now some creatine lemon water. Now, let me tell you guys, I've been working hard on these formulations for you guys. Alright? So, that's what I've been doing for over a year now. We got a lot more, though. I'm excited. This is the stack I'm doing. Do you even take supplements, bro? Teach their own. Some people like to eat 5-10 pounds of meat a day. Get their creatine. Amazing natural products, yes sir. High quality. W, it's just starting. Yeah, it's honestly it's been a working, like, a lot of hours. A lot of hours. But it's good. It's got the anime aesthetics. I love it. Yeah, guys, it's great. Here, I'll actually show you guys one more time. And there's honestly a lot more. Different formulations. Alright. Check it out. We got build, we got burn. Now, I'm not going to name all the ingredients for burn, but I'm going to name a few. Alright, let's go. Chromium, berberine, bittermelon extract, cinnamon bark powder, OP. Always put cinnamon with your coffee. Fantastic for shredding. Alpha lipoic acid, fenugreek, Japanese Sephora, one of my favorite supplements. Yeah, and like 4 more. Brown seaweed extract, yeah, fantastic. Formulation on lock, bro. In the lab. Yes, sir. And a lot more. There's honestly a lot more. I could show you one more, but I'm not going to. Avatar style? Maybe. Maybe there's some balance there. toothbrush. I usually do charcoal brush. Where am I at? In the mountain right now. It's actually started snowing today a little bit. Very cold. I haven't gotten any sun in a while, so I'm going back to my pail. They're gonna call me, what's this guy? The albino orc. Azog, the defiler. All pale. With a blue light, but no blue light exposure. I need to buy some incandescent lights. That's my next thing I need to do. Alright. What's going on, guys? Talk on sleep, bro. Yeah, so, guys, if you can get your sleep down and you can start tapping into supplements like magnesium, whether you can get it through supplements or through food, just that fact alone, you're going to put a lot of muscle. Like, people don't understand, like, you getting crucial sleep, you getting crucial rest, right? Like, optimal rest, you're only going to get more jacked. Like, I'm working out now more, I'm eating more food now, I'm putting on muscle, so I'm sleeping a lot more. When I was like going full ketogenic, shredding, not working out for my shredding 2 session, well, I did a lot of fasting. I did a lot of ketogenic diet, right? It prompted my body to tap into fat. Now it's okay cycling carbohydrates based on the hypertrophy training, right? So it's kind of like tailoring that approach to the desired goal. But I'm definitely sleeping now a lot more, anywhere from like 6 to 9 hours. 69, no pun intended. Well, maybe like 10 hours. Is this in EMF? No, not EMF. How many hours do I sleep? I just said. Oatmeal, good pre-workout. I don't like oatmeal that much. I think sourdough bread is a better option. I think like almond flour, I think tapping into that is a better alternative. Even like sweet potato fries, even baked potatoes, even raw honey, cacao, raw milk, cacao. Like, all these things are way better than oats. I barely do oats, and I can put on mass. Like, I'm a pretty decent composition right now, and I'm not training that much. My training right now, I'm cycling my training styles always, but it's kind of like 1 to 3 days on and 1 to 2 days rest. And my eating is cycled according to my body composition at the time and the desired goal, right? So if I'm like putting on a lot of mass, but I'm like extra overweight in terms of like fat percentage, I'm like, okay, the next 2 days when I'm going to take a break off, I'm going to go more like ketogenic cycle, more juicing. But since it's colder, I'm doing more teas, right? But if I was trying to put on mass and I was still skinny, I would take those 2 days and just eat tons of food. Segment my carbohydrates separately and segment my protein and fats. And the carbs maybe more throughout the day, and then not towards the night if I don't want to put on that much weight. That's just my one of my approaches right now. But yeah. How long would you keep a carnivore diet? Is it optimal to keep long term? So I think, first of all, a carnivore diet has to be kind of with the approach of nose to tail, right? Not just I'm gonna eat filet mignons and ribeyes. I think you really have to go for that. So that's like pot roast, that can be stews. You can eat your meat raw, right? I personally am not an adrenochrome aficionado. So yeah, I like to cook my meat a little bit more. I also like to order my meat like medium well or well done, just to trigger people online and get millions of views. Get 'em, bro. Guys, it's a troll. It's all a troll. It's all a social experiment. But it starts with the why of oneself. Why do you want to get shredded, bro? Thoughts on raw milk? So I'm not a doctor, but I look pretty aesthetic and I feel pretty good. And I do like raw milk. Do I eat eggs daily? I should, honestly, but I don't. ¿Te gusta el mate dulce o amargo? Generalmente amargo, porque las cosas dulces como el edulcorante, el azúcar procesada, todas esas cosas no te hacen bien. Y si le pones miel también, el calor le afecta la miel. Entonces yo lo haría, sí, sin azúcar. Sauna, I need to start doing more sauna. I haven't been doing sauna lately, but I just got a setup. Nothing too crazy. It's just a little steamer. I might do a red light sauna soon. But I've definitely been stacking methylene blue, red light therapy, a lot of shiver walks in a fasted state, like super cold, like actually shivering. And I feel like that's also helped with the body composition. Yeah, I agree. Thoughts on cancer? What causes it? I don't know. I'm not a doctor. Thoughts on steam room? I wouldn't do steam room. The reason I wouldn't do steam room is most steam rooms are in public facilities. So that means there's no filtering in the water supply and in the water system. So you're getting everything. All the metals, all the stuff from women that come in the water, like all those things are basically seeping into your pores, right? So public facilities, I tend not to use a steam room at all. I used to like it a lot, but now I don't, unless I know it's filtered steam room. If I know it's a filtered steam room, then it's totally fine. But it's kind of like you might as well just get a hot shower and not use the things to protect us, right? Like, why are you going to be at home and set up a whole thing, filtering system, to then go to steam room to do what you're trying to avoid at home? You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of like my train of thought. Definitely dry sauna, red light therapy. Definitely tap into that. Is coconut water better for cutting or bulking? I think coconut water just hydrates you a lot, right? But if you're trying to lose water weight, then you might want to just consider drinking water with nothing in it. Nothing bad, nothing good. Just plain water that you can just deaminate really quick. So reverse osmosis. But after a while, if you just drink reverse osmosis and you're not reconstituting your water, not remineralizing your water, right? Then yeah, you're not hydrated. You can drink liters and liters and gallons of water a day and not be hydrated. People don't understand that. Like, I could drink less water than you, but if I'm putting salt electrolytes in the water, I'm going to stay hydrated. So it's a great strategy for people that want to shred, right? But coconut water, you can do it for shredding or bulking. It just depends. It's more for hydration. How many hours of sleep? Already said that in the live. Raw milk's the move. I think so. Yeah. Yes, Drew. Thoughts on high mineral water? I like cycling my waters. I'm doing spring water right now. Local spring water. How to keep your balls healthy? Sun, cold, water. Don't put polyester right on the testicles. That's just my take on it. But some people like microplastics, right? I don't, but some people do. What do you think about combat? Cool. What's the best place to live in right now? I don't know. I'm considering maybe going to Japan. They have different reverse osmosis. You can put some under their sink. I just get the machine. But right now, the last few months, I've mainly been just doing spring water, adding minerals, salt. Sometimes I'll use hydrogen machine, but not often. I should do it more often. That's pretty much my water. And I feel fantastic. And I notice a massive difference between doing spring water that's good from a local area versus reverse osmosis. Now, if I'm trying to cut weight, I would definitely start doing reverse osmosis with a lot of the shredded gourd and all that to basically shred and lose weight. I deadlift 5 months ago and that my lower back still hurts. Yeah, because you have to do different exercises that are not going to break your back, right? And under a load that you can still train with intensity, but train smart. People think that just because they're lifting heavy, it's good training. It's not. I can personally tell you, most of the heavy lifters or the people that lift heavy, I don't think they have aesthetic physiques, and they can tend to get injured later, and they have to eat more food, so it's more expensive. So it's a lot of things. No, thanks. Let's have a proper conversation. I don't even know who you are, bro. You're a brokey? I mean, maybe. I guess I am a brokey. It's all good. I'm a happy brokey, though. I'm a happy brokey in the mountains, training with the swords. I'm gonna get some shuriken. I already got the bow and arrow. Yeah, I'm doing a setup. But since I'm a brokey, it's gonna take me some time. Maybe if you guys want to send a GoFundMe, help me out, so I can put more eyeliner under my eyes. For lower back, dude, lower back is side movements. It's a lot of side movements. It's a lot of ranges of motion and also decompressing the spine. Because I see a lot of people subjecting their body to a lot of load, but it's always pressure on the spine and not decompressing. And that's a big problem. And me, myself, like I notice if I start lifting heavy, if I start eating a lot of carbs, right? And start doing a lot of compound training, I'll start getting a boxy torso. So I need to start changing my training, how I train the abs, the dieting, the stretching, right? So you don't look square and boxy. So those are all things and strategies that you can tap into. But I'm just a brokey, so I don't know. I just don't serve mammon, bro. I just don't serve mammon, bro. Mamones. Mamones. Eso es lo que les tengo que decir. A todos los que sirven dinero, le tienen que decir somamón. Pero somamón me parece que es una palabra española, no americana o argentina. But what do I know? How often breath works? I think breath works is fantastic. Ideally also essential oil with the breath works. Like right now I'm actually infusing. Guys, check this out. All right. So I'm going to give him a shout out real quick. Layla Quantum. Check it out. Layla Quantum is where I get pendant. You can use code Mr. Belmar. I think I probably have like the best discount right now. Boom, check that out. So, for the last 30 minutes, I was infusing my rosemary water. Not my rosemary water, eucalyptus essential oil. And then the water, the potion. It also works like EMF repellent, so it's fantastic. Keep it around. I'll supercharge my bracelets and stuff in there. But what do I know? I'm just experimenting with myself. Fat to fit, fat to fit, fit to fat, fat to fit. Whatever, bro. And then you hit the breath work. Yeah, eucalyptus. It's Matt, man. What a weirdo. Seriously, question. Stem cells I actually just did a stem cell therapy IV protocol with methylene blue, infrared light, magnesium. Yeah, just good. I felt fantastic. Didn't sleep for like 2 days. Did it with Dr. John Laurence. Fantastic. Benefits of red light? A lot. Many. Mainly ATP. That's the reason I do it. And I use methylene blue to potentiate it. Are you close with your younger brother? Yes. Is cheese good? Raw cheese I think is fantastic. I cycle it. Pasteurized cheese I try to avoid. Right? Or anything that's conventional in the markets. Yeah. That's just my take on it. I genuinely need to have abs by the next year. Any tips, please? Join Anime Shreds, bro, and read the first scroll, bro. How often do I take methylene blue? I'm cycling it right now. For a while I was taking it every day. Now I'm kind of cycling it like once a heavy dose and then 2 days off and then a heavy dose. And then I might start doing more like mid doses for 2 days and then 2 days off. NB ab exercises. Yeah, they're good. Eyebrows look good, but they look wonderfully groomed. Yes, groomed. But they identify as mustaches, so please refer them as mustaches. I just happen to be genetically mutated, and they're above my eyes. What's a fly doing in here? What's going on? Why do you have black lines under your eyes? Because I like wearing makeup, bro. Makeup is the best. I like all the dyes in my eye. How do you mitigate mosquitoes when working outside? Great question, because you have to deal with them a lot. So first of all, if the mosquitoes bite you, lavender oil will soothe the bite, and you can put an ice cube on top, and that will release like the itch, right? What I personally do is when I drink a lot of apple cider vinegar, it tends to help. I think they're here because of the drink. That makes total sense. Can you guys see the flies? That's hilarious. All right. So, mosquitoes. What I like to do also is grab the ground coffee, right? Dude, these are honestly kind of annoying now. This is, you know what this is like? This is like Saitama, like the show when there's a mosquito, homie's trying to train, it's like, damn it. All right, we were talking about mosquitoes. That's so funny, Saitama. Anyway, ground coffee, you could throw it all over the floor. And you put some essential oils that repel mosquitoes. But that's when I do like sun cycle training out in the yard, in the grass. That really helps. And then drinking apple cider vinegar. You see this, bro? Like the Matrix is already trying to push me to start eating insects. It's just like, eat them. Eat them, bro. Do you drink goat milk? Not right now because I don't have access to it. I mean, I could buy it online, but I have had it in the past, and I think it's a great alternative for people that are lactose intolerant, right? Even though they drink raw milk, sometimes what I suggest is people just go off, right? Go off of raw milk, go off of everything, take time off a couple weeks, and then start doing like pressed coconut milk, pressed almond milk, pressed cashew milk. And then start reintroducing the raw milk and see how you feel. And if you still have a reaction, then change to goat milk. But the issue with goat milk, it's really bitter. So what I tend to do is honey, maple syrup, all these things like cinnamon, pumpkin spice, nutmeg. Not only are they beneficial in terms of antiseptics and other things. Little turds. I missed. I totally forgot what I was talking about. What's your favorite quote? I don't have one. Give height growth tips for 20-year-olds. I'd say, first of all, decompress. If you start decompressing, you start changing your workout styles where you like elongating yourself more, stretching yourself, and avoiding the pushing motion that we tend to do, which is hunching over. You kind of subject your spine to a different range of motion, which is not used to, which is like arching yourself back, right? Start doing the foam roller, start stretching with bands, start using hooks. All these things over months, you'll start decompressing. You look good, very nice abs. Thank you. I honestly haven't been training my abs at all. I just started isolating yesterday, did my first isolation ab workout. Because I've been taking time off. I did an experiment. What's your favorite type of meat? Honestly, I don't have one. But I can tell you, it's all about how you cook the meat, right? I tend to like simmering my meat in bone broth, butter, so it's really soft, right? It's the meat's completely cooked, but it's almost like stew. You're kind of like broiling the meat with water, so that like with a bone broth, which is water in a way. So you're kind of not like charring the meat with like butter or the oils, because the last thing you want is charred meat, right? Now, like I said, I don't like raw meat just because I don't like adrenochrome that much. Just not been into it. I'm more of a chlorophyll kind of guy. I identify as liking chlorophyll for now. But maybe someday, I don't know. Maybe I get indoctrinated one day. Maybe I'll eat raw testicles one day. Nah. On the serious note, benefits of being barefoot: full contact with the floor. You're stretching out the foot. You're releasing the knots. There's no tension from the outside constraining the foot. There's adrenochrome in raw meat? I don't know. Maybe I'm just a conspiracy theorist. Whoever came up with that label, the CIA. Beef tallow thoughts? Fantastic. How long should I hang every day? I like personally hanging with hooks. If you're in anime shreds, I already posted a link with the hooks. I like always hooks. If I want to work on grip strength, I'll do just normal hands, but if I want to completely decompress, hooks. Good day, good day. Thoughts on semen retention? Good. Win. Cheers. If you only get to eat one meal for the rest of your life, what would it be? Please do not close me into a box, good sir. I wouldn't just pick one meal for the rest of my life. Soy milk. I choose soy milk, bro. Cheap bulk meals, everything's inexpensive. It's all about perception. I'm not going to mention names. I'm not going to throw people under the bus. But let's address a few things. Let's see. All right. So, first thing. People that want to gain body composition, want to get mass, want to get jacked, bro. Right? They want to eat a lot of food. And they need to work out a lot, right? And it's a thing in and of itself. The problem is when you do it over months and months and months and years and years and years, and you'll give your body a break, and it's always bulk, eating a lot of food, drinking the food with the meals, sedentary lifestyle, sedentary hypertrophy workout to get muscle, start doing steroids. Like, that's the biggest issue. So if you can learn how to become metabolically flexible, you can learn how to carb cycle, right? You can learn how to go through long periods of time without eating. So then whenever you fast, right, your body's tapping into fat. It's not like freaking out. But then what? If a gym bro that's carb dependent goes on a 1 day fast, they're going to have a crisis, right? And hopefully a eureka moment where they're like, okay, shit, maybe I can't do the fasting thing. Maybe what's the problem there, right? And I'm saying as somebody who couldn't fast till like 10 a.m. without eating my Captain Crunch berry balls, bro. And waffles. And all the good stuff that people cope with for the bulk. Yeah, bro, I'm dirty bulking. That's how they cope. I'm dirty bulking, bro. please views on protein powder and creatine. So, protein powder, if it's grass-fed, you know who's sourcing it. It's good, it's fine. If it's the conventional crap, right, that you can get in a lot of places with a lot of fillers, you don't know what's inside, you're going to have acne, right? You're going to have all these flare-ups in your face and your shoulder and your backs, right? And then you start combining that with steroids. And then you're asking me, Nate, what cream can I use? What can I do this? When the problem is all the other stuff. It's the problem with the gut. It's the problem with you can't detox. It's the problem that you sweat and you smell terrible. Like all those things, dude. That's the problem, bro. Now, what are my thoughts on creatine? I'm censored, by the way. My thoughts on creatine is I have made a creatine stack with HMB and metabolite of leucine. The idea is taking the essence of water, right? And the nature of water. And water can be versatile. You can shred the way of vitality, or you can put on mass. But then when you realize that muscles are comprised of water, and then you realize all the benefits of creatine, well, like for my first shredding journey, this was something I had to realize. I'm like, I'm going to cut all the amino acids and go straight to the essential ones. What do I need for muscle protein synthesis? HMB and metabolite leucine, perfect. Is there synchronicity, or does it work well if stacked or paired with creatine? Yes, perfect. Let me try it out. Yeah, so and then I put a little lemon, sometimes a little fulvic acid, and I'm good to go. Sometimes a little baking soda if I feel like my muscles are a little tight. But I definitely noticed a difference. I've been on creatine for a while. I've been off of creatine for a while. And besides the muscles, also like clarity, sleep. It's kind of just have to try it out. That's why I say it's a process of elimination. And then like trying something, seeing how you feel, then going off of it, seeing how you feel, then reintroducing it, and then trying to make an assessment, right? But that it can only be you. Like nobody can really do that for you. That's my kind of whole take on it. What's the perfect intermittent fasting routine? I don't think there's a perfect one. I personally do cyclical fasting, so I switch up my cycling windows. Be my personal body trainer. You can just join the dojo. What time of sleep? How much? Wait, what time am I going to sleep? I go to sleep anywhere from 12 to like 5 a.m. Powder necessary for getting ripped. Protein powder is not necessary. You know, you can get ripped off of protein. You don't need protein powder. You can get ripped without creatine. Those are just kind of like stacks and benefits that you can tap into if you want to. But you'll definitely know, especially for putting on mass. You can get shredded and look good with or without creatine, besides all the benefits. But to put on mass, you'll notice a difference with creatine. You'll get a lot of water weight, and it feels good, and you get good pumps as well. Especially stacked with salt. What were some experiences that shaped your perspective on life? I think my perspectives on life are always shifting, to be honest. I think it's trying to find a balance. But I can tell you, I've definitely had a lot of moments where I'm like, my paradigm shifted, right? And it's those moments where the paradigm shifted so hard that it's kind of like you either try to live back in the comfortable reality or the paradigm that wasn't broken before and be fine with it, or actually tapping into the new information that you have. Your paradigm shifted, and tapping into that as a vehicle for transformation. What are the darkest things you've ever... I don't know. That's so long. I'm not going to get that into a live... I actually just had a few minutes and wanted to answer a few questions, but I need to get back to work. That being said, I hope all is well. Keep up hard on dojo mode. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace. And then we'll still get the questions. They still keep coming. All right, peace out, guys.